I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning. But hey, welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 97. Sekdin Mahomet. While doing short impingement training. And if you participate in the short impingement training, it is a German. So Sekdin Mahomet, I don't know how it's pronounced. 1759-1851. What's the hardest dates? 1759, so the end of the tenor, 59, and then 1851. Half of a century, 1759-1851. Mahomet was born in 1759 and grew up in the Bengal region of India. Bengal, I'm not sure if it's on this globe. No, it's not. And I don't know where it exactly is. In the Bengal region, so it's a region, not a city. In the Bengal region in India, there he grew up. And he was born there in 1759 and he lived until 1851. He served in the Bengal army. He served in the Bengal army and came to Britain in 1782. I'm not sure if we have to know it all that exactly. Okay, he served in the Bengal army and came to Britain in 1782. So, Sekdin Mahomet, 1759-1851. He was born in Bengal in India and he served in the Bengal army. He came to Britain in 1782. And he then moved to Ireland and eloped with an Irish girl called Jane Dale in 1786, returning to England at the turn of the century. Is that important? Another thing, I don't know what eloped means. So he then moved to Ireland after he had come to Britain in 1782, and he eloped with an Irish girl. I hope it is something positive. It means something like like to promise to marry one day. So he eloped with an Irish girl called Jane Dale in 1786. Do we have to remember all these dates? Or just the person? Returning to England at the turn of a century. So at the turn of a century, that means 1800. Let's start with the short impingement training. And if you participate in it, that is a German. We are starting with shoulder circuits, forward shoulder circuits. We're going back with shoulders, up, in front, and down. Going back, up, in front, and down. And we're doing that 2 more times. Back, up, front, down. And the last time. And now backwards, front, back, and down. And the last round, front, up, back, and down. And now more advanced shoulder circuits. Long arms, the hands form to fists. We're going as far as we can back of shoulders. Now try to go as far as you can. Back of shoulders while you lift them up. Try to come high up while you bring them in front. Try to bring the shoulders further in front while you bring them down. Try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring them back. Try to bring the shoulders further back while you lift them up. Try to lift the shoulders high up while you bring them in front. Try to bring the shoulders further in front while you bring them down. Try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring them back. And the other way around. Try to bring them further down while you bring them in front. Try to bring them further in front while you lift them up. Try to bring them high up while you bring them back. And try to bring them further back while you bring them down. And try to bring them further down while you bring them in front. Try to bring them further in front while you lift them up. And last 2 movements, try to bring them high up while you bring them back. And try to bring them further back while you bring them down. Sekdin Mahomet. 1759-1851. He was born in 1759 in the Bengal region in India. He served in the army, and he came in the Bengal army, and he came in 1782 to Ireland, and he. No, I don't know the word somewhere else from. He eloped with an Irish girl in 1792 or something, 1786, and at the turn of the century, he went to London, I think was it. Returning to England at the turn of the century. He eloped in 1786, and her name was Jane Dale. If we don't get any context delivered, why should we learn all these dates? In 1810, he opened the Hindustan coffee shop in George Street, London. We know that in George Street, London, there is Parliament, the Westminster Bridge, the St. Paul's Cathedral, which had burned down in the 1666 Great Fire of London and was architectured by the rebuilding was architectured by Sir Christopher Wren. And I'm having a nickname, but I don't want to use it. I don't have a nickname. It's just a thing which comes into my ear. St. Pepys wrote a diary. Samuel Pepys, he wrote a diary about the rebuilding of St. Paul's Cathedral. We have something else in London, but I don't remember it. I think there was another thing. So in 1810, he opened the Hindustan coffee shop in George Street, London. So in London, there's the George Street, and in that George Street, there was in 1810 a coffee house opened, which was of a kind of being Hindustan. It was the first I think it's curry. That would be a spice, it's not curry. So it's curry, but it's written in lowercase. But okay, house is also written lowercase. It was the first curry, but curry does not exist. So curry, but I don't know the word either. So curry. House to open, I don't know if it were the word for curry in English. I assume it would be curry, but if it would be that, then it would be a type of spice. And we have red here, but I don't really like to connect them both here. But I'm going to do it now. That from West India's textiles, tea and spices came. So maybe Sheikh Mohammed opened a curry house. But that is a connection which I am not drawing, just mentioning that these both things reminding me. If it would be curry, in the sense, because I don't know what curry is in English. And if it word even is curry. So it was the first curry house to open in Britain. Mohammed and his wife, I guess, that is Jane Daly. But I don't know the term eloped. And his wife also introduced shampooing, the Indian art of hand massage, to Britain. And we have something similar. That Richard Arkwright, I'm not sure if you will remember the name. Richard Arkwright, he was able to dye hair. It's also a strange expression. There was something else strange expressed. I don't remember what it was. He was able to dye hair and make wigs. It was Richard Arkwright. And Sheikh Mohammed, we're having an asterisk again. So this blue star, where it's not completely sure, and that was meant to. For more information, see clarification chapter 1. No, but it's just what the asterisks mean. They mean to, in 1810, he opened the Hindustan Coffee House in George Street, London. There's something unclear. We should remember that in 1810, Sheikh Mohammed opened a Hindustan coffee shop in George Street, London. We continue with the shoulder pinch chain. What are we doing? We are having a extended width apart. We're going into the knees, we're hinging forward with a straight back. We're letting the arms sink, and we're pinching the shoulder blades together. And shoulder blade is the same as the scapula, it's just another name. And pinch the scapulas together. With effort. This is a muscle exercise. Now make fists, and bring the arms up. And pinch the scapulas really together. Raise the arms and the scapulas. And the second and final turn, we are again pinching the scapulas together. And we're doing it with effort. Now make fists and lift the arms up and pinch the scapulas really together. And release it. Forward. And next exercise, similar, into the knees, hinge forward, this time with the round back. letting the arms sink, returning the arms to the inside, bringing the arms high up and together, straightening slowly up, try to bring the arms high up while you bring the shoulders down and together. So now bring the arms high up and together the arms, shoulders down and together. And the arms high up and together, shoulders down and together. With the pressure. Arms high up, together, shoulders down. And release it out again. And at the same time, hand on the knees, hinge forward, round back, the arms hang, turn the arms to the inside. Arms high up together. We are coming up, we bring the shoulders down. Together. The arms high up, together, shoulders down. Together. Arms high up, together, shoulders down. And release again. And we're doing the last two exercises, and we're repeating shortly. And we are bringing the arms up. Concentrate on the scapulars. Just concentrate on the scapulars. And if an exercise causes pain, then don't do it. Just concentrate how the scapulars are moving. Are the scapulars opening up at the top and making room for the humerus? Just concentrate on the scapulars. And last round, just concentrate on the scapulars. What are we doing? Are we opening up and making room for the humerus? And the next exercise, arms to the outside, and just concentrate on the scapulars. Are they going around the rib cage and following the humerus? Now back of the rib cage and pinching them with the back. Are they following again around the rib cage, following the humerus? The humerus is found in the upper. Following, and now going back of the rib cage, back together, and pinching again together. And again around, and back, and pinching back together, the scapulars, and the last time, scapulars following the humerus, front, and back. And you're just stretching one arm in front, and stretching to the side. And the other arm in front. So, Sheikh Din Mahomet, born in 1759 in Bengal in India, died 1851. He served in the Bengal Army. In 1782 he came to Ireland. In 1786 he eloped with Jane Dale, and came to Britain in 1782. He then moved to Ireland. Genau. So that is exactly. He then moved to Ireland. So he came to Britain, then moved to Ireland, but now it makes sense. And at the turn of the century, he returned to England. Now it makes sense. But he returned to England. In 1810, he opened the first curry house, so the first, or curry. I have no idea. In 1810, he opened the Hindustan Coffee House in George Street, London. It was the first. Okay, it was the first. He opened the Hindustan Coffee House, and that Hindustan Coffee House is the first. What is a curry house? It's written C-U-R-R, curry house in Britain. And Mahomet and his wife, Jane, so Sheikh Din Mahomet and Jane Dale introduced shampooing, the Indian art of head massage to Britain. And this is the end. I thank you very much. In the next part, we will continue with what we already started. I just hadn't seen that part. We will continue then with the chapter about slavery. So I thank you very much, and until next time.